Yeah, everything was beautiful until later after our honeymoon in June. My soon-to-be ex-husband was unwell. Immediately after that, in July, we lost our child.
Cette femme a l'air heureuse et souriante, mais son histoire est l'une des plus mystérieuses que je n'ai jamais vues.
That was on October 10th. I cannot forget it. I lost my husband. He came home and packed and left. No explanation whatsoever. And the same day he packed, just after he left, I got the email. My job was done.
Elle a rencontré un homme qui l'a demandé en mariage, mais leur mariage s'est avéré être l'un des divorces les plus tristes et les plus rapides jamais enregistrés.
At this point, I cannot lie that he ever beat me or I'll be lying. We were okay. Yani, we were okay. It was more.
Still caring, still.
Yes, because I remember the only thing that happened that day when I was at work, because I had just resumed work. I called him, we talked on phone. Then he was overwhelmed. He was crying. I told him, hey, what's wrong?
Son mari l'a laissé sans dire un seul mot, dans ce qui peut être surnommé le divorce le plus silencieux de tout le temps. Cette femme avait cru qu'elle vivrait avec son homme pour toujours, mais ils ont divorcé moins de 10 mois après le mariage. Et étonnamment, le propriétaire le savait avant cette femme.
Later, immediately, the landlord calls me. I don't have his number, and he's asking me, are you paying rent or you're leaving? Nikamuuliza, who are you? I'm the landlord. So why are you asking me? I don't even know you. Akaniambia, your husband told me he's moving out, so he's told me to ask you if you're also moving out. I'm like,
pourquoi son mari l'a-t-elle quitté si rapidement? C'est son histoire.
Finally,
finally,
I'm
yeah.
here. We hug and greet. How are you?
I'm fine. Let me help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Faith Agneta. I'm a realtor and a motivational speaker. I've been in real estate for 7 years and also volunteered as a speaker for 5 years in different schools and also different youth groups. I have a background in business management and Bachelor of Commerce, Finance.
Tout au long de sa vie, Faith a été une femme agitée qui a réussi à gagner de l'argent par des discours de motivation, des biens immobiliers et des petites entreprises. Elle est la dernière parmi ses 3 frères et sœurs. Faith a grandi dans une bonne vie et est venue à Nairobi dans le but de s'en sortir. Elle s'est élevée dans les rangs si rapidement jusqu'à ce qu'elle soit à des postes de direction, qu'elle ait eu une voiture et qu'elle vive dans un quartier prestigieux de Nairobi avec son enfant.
He was a client and nothing more. He was there for 1 year and he was also in the process of buying a house. So I remember this particular time, I don't know if you came, you saw the old school car down there. Yeah, so that day I was leaving work, I was managing the property. So when I was leaving work, for some reason, the car just did not work. You know, I'm trying to to start it, it's totally not moving. And he was cleaning his car just
That's
the
your
opposite.
car?
Yes, my car. He was cleaning his car the opposite side. So I thought, anyway, before I call a mechanic or seek help, because it was in the evening, let me just say hi to my client. So I went, you know, as a manager, I expected to always be like, hi, even when you're in a bad state, you say hi. So I just moved and said hi. I talked to him, I told him, good to see you. How is your stay here? When are we, you know, finally, when are you finishing to buy the property? And I was like, I'm waiting on a few things, but I'll let you know. So he asked me, what's up with your car? I said, oh, by the way, I think there's a problem. I don't know what it is, but the car cannot move. Though I noticed in the morning when I was coming, but you know, it's an old school, so sometimes you assume it will jump start and it will be good.
C'est alors qu'elle a rencontré un homme qui était d'abord son client et leur relation s'est rapidement transformée en quelque chose de grand. L'homme a conduit Faith chez elle après que sa voiture ait eu des problèmes mécaniques.
So truly to his word, 5 minutes he came. I opened the gate for him, he came and he tried. Okay, I could tell he didn't know how to fix the door, but yeah, in the process of fixing the door, at that point, you know, it's the thought that counts. So I was just impressed. So he tried. Somehow we just ended up removing the entire lock so that we get in. Yeah, so the door opened.
Ils sont restés en contact pendant environ 2 semaines, le moment où l'homme a finalement demandé Faith en mariage. Quelque chose qu'elle n'avait pas vu venir au cours des temps qu'ils ont passé ensemble.
Actually, 2 weeks into it, he proposed. Yeah, he proposed. He took me to.
And he said yes.
I was confused. I remember asking him. Before I said yes, I asked him, "Do you know what you're getting yourself into?" Because in my head, I'm thinking, "Mimi nakuja na mtu hii. I'm not coming alone."
You
Yeah.
look like a burden.
Yeah.
And then him is like, okay.
Yeah, I love, you know, there is family. How will his family take everything and all that? And he just said yes, and I was like, okay, then yes to that.
You said yes.
Yes, I did.
Then
Because actually, we might say I rushed into it, but at the same time, I had been my previous relationship. I had dated this person. We had dated, even stayed together for 4 years. The person had never ever proposed.
C'était une proposition rapide et inquiétante, mais Faith avait confiance en son homme et les deux ont rapidement commencé à organiser leur mariage. Alors qu'ils essayaient d'accueillir leur enfant, Faith avait diverses complications et son enfant n'a pas pu survivre. Plus tard, son mari a commencé à développer des comportements étranges et Faith était confuse.
That evening afternoon, I called him, we talked on phone. Then he was overwhelmed, he was crying. I told him, hey, what's wrong? And since it was around 5th, I was doing, that's the time where I do salaries at work. So there is no way I would have left work early. Yeah, so I told him, just hold on, whatever it is, just hold on a little bit. I'll try to leave work early. Then I come home, we talk. And true to my word, that day I tried and came home early. When I came home, I did not find him. So I
left.
I asked, but he had not packed. So I asked the nanny, where has he gone? Akaniambia, there's a car that came here and he left with it. So I didn't, because he was not cheating on me. We are newly married, you know, we are still in the lovey-dovey mood. So I just said, it's okay, I think maybe, I didn't even think anything. I was like, I'm home, so let me prepare supper, let me just settle in. Hey, ikafika saa 3, saa 4, saa 5, so minutes to midnight. Now I got concerned. I was like, it's not like me to call him, but now the fact that we had talked and he was crying, for a man to cry, that must have been a bigger thing.
L'inquiétude de Faith a monté au moment où elle a entendu son mari pleurer au téléphone et elle a décidé d'enquêter davantage. L'homme n'était pas prêt à s'ouvrir sur ses problèmes. Au lieu de cela, il a fait un voyage jusqu'à la maison de ses parents, mais il est revenu quelques jours plus tard avec une camionnette pour emballer ses affaires et partir sans rien dire.
He came with 2 guys. He came packed. A lorry came in. A pickup. Was it a pickup? Yeah, parking. So now when they got in, he just said, I'm sorry, I have to pick my things. I'm moving out. And I'm like, wow, okay. You know, at that point, as a woman, we always told you know your man's weakness, or try melt him a bit. So of course, by the time he was coming, I was looking all pretty, you know, that lipstick in there, looking all sexy, because I've not seen that guy for like 3 days. He was home. So I'm like, hey, okay, what's up? And as a woman, of course, unaanza kujiuliza, did you lose the touch? Where did you go wrong? Blah, 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 blah. You try to evaluate everything. But he came in, he didn't even look at me, just said, I'm sorry, I have to pack. And the 2 guys, akionyesha tu what he wants. Go with that, chukua hiyo, and him was picking his stuff. And imagine that's just how he left. I remember my son was like, Daddy, can I go with you? Akamwambia no. So my son akamuuliza, can I give you my toy so that you go with it? It was so bad. I remember that kid was so broken.
What do you think that made him leave?
He keeps saying it's family. Yeah, but you know that unless he opens up, which I advised him at some point, I told him he needs to open up to someone. Yeah.
Avant que Faith ne se marie, Elle était une femme qui était capable de payer toutes ses dépenses, mais elle avait arrêté son travail pour avoir suffisamment de temps pour s'occuper de sa famille. Maintenant, elle avait besoin d'argent rapidement pour payer ses factures, y compris les frais de scolarité de son enfant, qui étaient partiellement impayés par son ex-mari.
And I'll not forget when my son told me, Mommy, can I just go to school tomorrow? At least I'll eat. You eat this one. You know, and that day we had something to eat. And it really broke me. But he didn't understand that also school, he can't go without school fees.
Ce qui a rendu la situation de Faith plus compliquée, c'est le fait qu'elle ne pouvait pas facilement demander de l'aide, car la plupart de ses amis la considéraient comme une femme aisée qui n'avait pas besoin de leur aide.
And at that point I could not talk much. I could not call my parents, I could not call my friends, because I'm that person people run to for help, run to whenever they need someone to talk to. So ukiwaambia I need help, they feel like you're either mocking them or it's just a joke.
Aujourd'hui, Faith encourage les femmes à rester fortes dans leurs défis et elle se prépare à lancer divers programmes pour les aider.
I was sitting, my mom just visited me the other day and I was telling her, do you know, my circumstance is not that bad. And she looked at me like, are you crazy? And I'm like, it's awakened something in me. I've never been as satisfied as I am right now. Anyone going through a tough time, I would say, for a start, it always gets very hard when you don't know how to differentiate between a want and a need. Most of us need things so much. Most of us need jobs, need friendships, need relationships. We need whatever it is, you need it so bad, but you forget you're only supposed to want it. You should need yourself more than any other thing. With that, you'll remember to your self-worth. You'll remember how important it is to take care of yourself. You'll remember that this is just a trial. And you know, life has challenges. In one way or the other. There's no way life will be just smooth. And if it's smooth, you should think twice. There's something that is amiss. So I encourage you to just hold on to yourself, love yourself, need yourself more than any other thing, because that's the only thing that will keep you. Many will say I moved on so quickly. I did not move on so quickly. I realized that I needed to love me, I needed to need me, so that I'm even stronger to help other people. Yeah, if you want to reach me, you can get me my email address, fagneta, it's one word, 93@gmail.com. And also I'm on all social media platform. Just search Faith Agneta and you get to reach me. If you also want to support me, because I'm starting programs next year, it needs finances.
Merci d'avoir suivi. Voici Afrimax français. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner.